This week, federal judge Amy Berman Jackson ruled that both Donald Trump and FBI Director Christopher Wray cannot escape depositions in lawsuits filed by two former FBI agents. Those FBI agents, of course, have become pretty much household names, or at least they were during the Trump administration. It's Peter Strzok and Lisa Page. The two individuals who Donald Trump always described as the lovers, Peter Strzok and Lisa Page, after they published text messages between the two saying, we need to stop him. We need to get rid of Trump. And then, of course, they had at the time been working on potential investigations into Trump. They were both removed from those investigations. Strzok was fired, even though his higher-ups at the FBI suggested a less severe punishment. They didn't want to fire him. But he was fired, and he's now sued for wrongful termination. Lisa Page has also filed her own lawsuit. She was not fired. She resigned, but was basically pressured out of office, according to the lawsuit. And they had been seeking the deposition of both Donald Trump, who was, publicly targeting both of them, and Christopher Wray, because he was the director of the FBI. Now, Trump's DOJ, because these lawsuits were filed in 2019, had already argued successfully that neither Trump nor Wray had to testify, because they're the higher-ups. They don't have to do this. We win. And the courts at the time said, oh, yeah, that's right. Well, finally, it made its way to a federal judge that actually knows what the hell she's doing, Amy Berman Jackson. And Jackson said, no, you guys have to do this. This is, what is it called? An apex doctrine, which only permits depositions of high-ranking government officials when they have some personal knowledge about the matter and the information cannot be obtained elsewhere. So I would say the FBI director and the President of the United States have information about the issue because Trump talked about it nonstop. Still does every now and then, by the way. And you can't get that information elsewhere. So I think the apex doctrine, of course, is 100% applicable here. And let's be real. Peter Strzok and Lisa Page, their text messages, that's their personal business, right? Of course, everybody at that building where the FBI is, every single FBI agent ever, has political leanings. They have politicians they like, they have politicians that they don't like. What they talk about on their own time is their own business. We need to get him out of here. That doesn't mean that they're going to fabricate evidence to get him out of office. It just means that, God, this guy sucks. We got to get him out. I said we got to get him out of office plenty of times. That doesn't mean I was formulating a plan to do it. It's just like, by God, can something get this guy removed from office? So that is a very ambiguous statement, but Trump jumped on it and tried to use it to paint the entire FBI as this big old agency, this deep state that somehow was out to get him. And now he's going to have to answer for that. But the apex doctrine and Judge Berman Jackson's decision do come with some very difficult limitations. Each deposition, the deposition of Trump and the deposition of Wray, can only last 2 hours. Furthermore, they will have to submit a very narrow list of topics and essentially the questions that they're going to ask these individuals, and they cannot deviate from that list. So it's going to be very structured. It's going to be very short, but they may just get the information they need to prove that Donald Trump and or Christopher Wray politically targeted these individuals, which already seems obvious based on Trump's tweets. And that's the reason the agency fired them wrongfully. Hi, everyone. This here is little Athena. And Athena would like to know why you haven't subscribed to Fair and Balanced yet. So please, don't let Athena down. Subscribe today.